If the Dolomites taught us something new every single day, then the day 4 was about to be the biggest lesson of the whole trip, the hardest one, the one we will never forget. We left Aurunjoti Kadore early in the morning because today was the day we had been waiting since we left Munich. फिलहाल के लिए वेदर थोड़ा सा डाइसी लग रहा है, क्लाउडी है, थोड़े बीच बीच में क्लाउड्स क्लियर हो रहे हैं। बट आज 3 बजे के बाद 4 बजे का थोड़ा सा क्लियर होते रहता है। होपफुली जब तक हम उधर जाएंगे तब तक क्लियर हो जाए। Tresime di Lavaredo, the three-peak point, also known as Draisinen in German, the most iconic image in the entire Dolomites. But before anything else, I want to share something important for anyone planning this trip. The Italian government limits how many cars can enter this area every day. This is to protect the fragile Dolomite environment. You cannot just show up on any day. You need to book your parking spot in advance. I have put the registration link in the description below. Please book it early and do not leave it for the last minute. The drive up that morning was unlike anything I have experienced before. Clouds were so thick that I could barely see 5 meters ahead of my car. The road was just disappearing in front of. I drove very slowly and carefully. When we finally arrived, we had breakfast at the mountain hut. Because we knew that for the next several hours, there will be no proper meal. Just us, the rocky terrain, and whatever the mountain was going to give us that day. We decided to visit Kadina di Misurina first before starting the main hike. It is a short walk from the main parking area. And then the rain came. बारिश की वजह से पूरा भी वेदर बहुत ख़राब हो गया, बहुत इतना ख़राब हो गया। बारिश आ रही है और रोड देख सकते हो कैसा है। तो यार जस्ट होपिंग कि स्लिपर ही ना हो जाए। थोड़ा सा रिस्की सिचुएशन है पर ठीक है, देखते हैं अभी। Heavy and sudden. About 10 to 15 minutes of intense rain that made every rock slippery and every step need extra careness. We kept walking anyway, and when we reached finally Kadini di Misurina, the cloud had just enough of a gap to show us what was there. The most dramatic mountain drop I have ever seen in my entire life. Walking toward that viewpoint felt like watching towards the edge of the world. तो क्लियर होने के बाद ऐसा दिखता है।
360 डिग्री में फोटो निकाली।
We came back to mountain hut, had small rest, and then we started our main hike. The circular route around Tresime di Lavaredo. It's about 10 kilometers, and time-wise, it took around 5 hours. The terrain is rocky and there are no shortcuts. There are 3 main mountain huts along the route, but since we were early in the season, most of them were closed. There are 2 route options, a shorter one and the longer one. I insisted we can take the longer route because if you go with the longer route, there was a specific spot I had seen in photo and I needed to see it with my own eyes. Tresime का हमने जो सर्कुलर हाइक है वो भी चालू किया। लगभग अराउंड 4 to 5 घंटा लगता है हाइक कंप्लीट करने के लिए। ये क्लाउड थोड़े आ रहे जा रहे थोड़ा दिखा रहे कि 2 बजे के बाद थोड़ा सा कम चांसेस है बारिश का, शायद क्लाउड क्लियर हो जाएंगे होपफुली, देखते हैं। The hike from the beginning was something else entirely. The 3 peaks look completely different from every angle as you walk around it. The north face is almost vertical, very dark and ancient looking. The south face is warmer with a softer light. You are literally walking around something that is 200 million years old. Halfway through the hike, the terrain starts to change. The rocky section gives the way to patches of the green grass, small mountain plants, and the tiny stream of water crossing the path. You simply cannot experience this from a photograph. क्रॉसिंग है, वैली क्रॉसिंग, माउंटेन क्रॉसिंग। इस पॉइंट पे आने के बाद आपको ड्राइजिनन मिलेगी, उधर दिखेगी क्लियरली, तो उधर भी जा सकते हो। डायरेक्टली आप उधर से नीचे से जा सकते हो। फिलहाल हम ड्राइजिनन हट के इधर जा रहे हैं। तो फाइनली हम ड्राइजिनन हट पे पहुंच गए। ये पीछे जो दिख रहा है वो हट है। वेदर अभी भी ख़राब है। वी आर वेटिंग कि होपफुली थोड़ा वेदर क्लियर हो जाए। बट फिलहाल ड्राइजिनन हट के पीछे एक केव है, थोड़ा सा ही हाइक है, वेरी नॉर्मल हाइक है, तो वहाँ पे जाके थोड़ा सा फोटो खींच लेंगे हम लोग। एंड देन वी रीच Draisinen hut, and behind the Draisinen hut, there it is, a small cave cut directly into the rock. This cave was used by the Italian soldier during the First World War. This entire mountain range was once a battlefield. Soldiers lived and fought and died at this altitude. The cave's and tunnels are still there today exactly as they were. I stood at the entrance of the cave thinking about that. About men who fought a war in a place this beautiful. About the same rock face that makes photographers emotional was once a military position. This is strange and uncomfortable feeling. but I think it is important to feel it. हम राजाराम हट के ऊपर जो केव्स है उधर पहुंच गए, उधर से व्यू अच्छा रहा है और लकीली बहुत थोड़े से टाइम फ्रेम के लिए ये 3 पीक दिख रहे थे। हम देखते हैं फोटो कैसे आ रहा है। Then I look through the cave opening and there is a picture perfect frame. Tresemme di Lavaredo, exactly as you have seen them into every photo. This time framed by the cave like a painting hanging on a wall. A frame to remember for the rest of your life. If you visit Tresemme and you do not find this cave, your visit is honestly incomplete. The second half of the hike was harder than the first. Our legs were already tired. The terrain was more exposed and there was more climbing. But every single time I thought about slowing down, I just looked up at the peak and kept going. When we finally reached the parking spot again, we were completely and totally exhausted.
Dry sin and very exhausting. अगर आप मेंटली और फिजिकली दोनों भी फिट हो तो ही आना, खाली फुकट के शौक मत पालना। लोगों ने किया है इसके लिए आपको करना है। It's very exhausting.
But yet everyone was smiling. That particular kind of smile that only comes after something real. Something you truly earned and something you will carry with you for a long time.
Call it love, call it true, call it all of the things that wait for the morning sun, flowers to bloom.
We drove back to our Airbnb. We had pasta for dinner and went to sleep that night, dreaming about everything the day had been. अभी हम हमारे एयरबिनबी के नज़दीक पहुंच गए। ये देख सकते हो बहुत ही खूबसूरत टाउन है ये औरंजो, और शायद आज थोड़े सनसेट के वाइब आ रही है।
Held my chest, light in the dark, embers burning from dusk till dawn. I'll be by your side, like diamonds that moon.
तो आज है हमारा लास्ट डे डोलोमाइट्स में और हम आ गए लेक ब्रायस की इधर। आज वेदर बहुत ही क्लियर है, बट आई डोंट नो, थोड़ा सा
अच्छा लग रहा है ना।
फॉगी लग रहा है, डस्की लग रहा है स्काई, प्योर ब्लू नहीं दिख रहा है।
उधर वो शॉप है।
बारिश के बाद जो स्काई क्लियर होता है वो थोड़ा डिफरेंट होता है। अभी आप लेक ब्रायस की इधर आओगे तो P3 और P4 पार्किंग लॉट है, वो क्लोज टू लेक है और वो जल्दी फुल हो जाते हैं। सो ट्राई टू कम हियर अर्ली इन द मॉर्निंग। अभी हम 9 बजे आए, ऑलमोस्ट 90% फुल हो गया ऑलरेडी। एंड आई विल बी ऑनेस्ट विद यू, I was not that much excited for it. Lago di Braies is one of the most photographed lake in all of Italy. And even before we got on the water, the lake was quite extraordinary. Turquoise color water, so clear it almost does not look like real. The mountain reflected perfectly in the surface and the complete stillness in the early morning air. We decided to take a boat ride on the lake and that turned out to be the best decision of that entire day. There is something very special that happened when you are in the middle of the lake. Not standing on the shore with the crowd and the camera and the all noise. Actually in the middle of the water with nothing around you but that color and that mountains and that silence. Initially we struggled while rowing, but then we came to know about how exactly we can row this boat. After the boat ride we took a short walk along the lake and then quietly and without any big ceremony we packed our Dolomite trip and started to drive back to Mini. तो फाइनली हमारे डोलोमाइट्स की ये जो ट्रिप थी वो ख़त्म हो चुकी है और अभी फ़िलहाल हम लागो दी ब्रायस, लेक ब्रायस के इधर। आई विल हाईली रिकमेंड यू टू डू डोलोमाइट वंस इन अ लाइफ। मेरे लिए तो बहुत ही अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस था। लिटरली आई वाज फीलिंग लाइक आई शुड क्राई एट सम ऑफ द प्लेसेस, इतना इमोशनल था। क्योंकि इन जनरल मुझे माउंटेन्स और पसंद है, सो दैट्स वाई। बट यस, ज़रूर आना और ऐसे ही कुछ ट्रैवल कंटेंट के लिए मुझे सब्सक्राइब ज़रूर करना। ये वीडियो आपके दोस्तों के साथ शेयर करना। मिलता हूँ मैं आपको अगले ट्रैवल वीडियो में। The drive home was 3 hours. I spent most of it not saying anything. Not because of there was nothing to say, but because everything I wanted to say felt too big for the words. The Dolomites is not just a mountain range. It is something that almost impossible to fully describe. I came here because of photos, because of a dream I had been carrying quietly for a long time. And living inside it for 5 days, I finally understood something very simple and very basic. This is what life is for. Friends, 1 car, 5 days, and place that changed something in all of us. I will make another dream real this year, and when I do, you will be the first to know. For that, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it with that one person in your life who need a mountain dream.